We're here to work on this final assignment here. Once you go into the assignment, you're going to see that there are two questions, okay? Only two. And for these two questions, they're going to be split up in between girls and boys, all right? Again, we ran 30 meters. We separated the data between the boys and the girls based on the shoe size and the foot speed, okay? So here we go. We're going to answer these questions after completing the data for foot size to foot speed ratio. Use Desmos graphing calculator to complete a table and provide the following information. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and go into a Desmos graphing calculator. This guy right here. First thing you want to do is hit this plus sign and add a table. Here we go. We got this x1 and we got this y1. Okay, x1 and y1. X1 is for the shoe size. Y1 is the speed. Now, immediately after getting your table, before you even put in any data, you want to go ahead and create your best fit line. This is going to help you answer all of your questions, especially number 3. First thing you want to type in is y1, and then we want to use the approximate sign. We do not want to use the equal sign. Let me see, where can I find this bad boy? Alright, so it's not on here. What you will have to do is hit shift and the key right next to Y1, okay? It's a little squiggly line just like this, okay? You're going to hit shift and the key right next to the number 1 on your keyboard. Shift, and it's going to be like a little squiggly line. That means approximate. And now the equation for a line is y equals mx plus b. So we will type m times x1 plus b. At this point, the linear regression is waiting for you to type in information. So let's say Mr. Fagan wears a 10.5 and he runs a 4.32. Let's say that Mr. Bird ran a 4.80 and his shoe size was 11, I think. And last but not least, Mr. Paxson was a size 13 and he ran a 4.33. So we end up with, again, you're going to get the numbers. You're going to type your numbers into the table. Remember, shoe size, shoe speed. Shoe size to shoe speed. And now we get all this information down here. Now you see this number right here. This is your correlation coefficient, this R value right here. You want to take this R value and type it in for number 1. Please don't type in the R equals, just this spot right here. Negative 0.31. Negative 0.31. Now since that was all guys, it's going to go in for the guy information. Negative 0.31. Now, describe the correlation coefficient for the boys or for the teachers. Because this number is negative, we're going to say first it is negative. And the second thing that we're going to say is that it is a weak correlation, okay? And I'll show you why in just a second. Here we go. The power of the internet. Coefficient. Correlation scale. All right, let's get an image. I know you guys like pictures and stuff. Here we go. Let's look at this one right here. Let's look at this correlation scale right here. So here we go. This is how it works. Your positive correlations over here, your negative correlations over here. In the middle, you have 0. Anything that's in this area is considered weak. All right. This is a weak correlation. The closer you are to 1, you're going to be considered strong. Okay. Weak if you're closer to 0. Strong or stronger if you're closer to 1. Okay. That's how that works. So for this one, since the coefficient is negative, can't y'all see that negative sound right there? Yep. It's negative. And because this is closer to 0 than 1, we're going to say it's weak. Okay. Now for the last part of the work. Our answer, what is the best fit line for the data provided for the boys? Well, for the teachers. Round M and B to the nearest hundredth. That means 2 numbers behind the decimal place, okay? 2 numbers behind the decimal place. All you got to do is go into your Desmos calculator, and voila, look at it. It's right here. I want 2 numbers behind the decimal place. Y'all see this? So the 6 that we have right here, is it going to round up? Absolutely not. This 4 keeps the 6 right where it is. I'm going to go ahead and type in y equals negative 0.06x. It's the first thing I'm going to type in. Y equals negative 0.06x. And now for the last piece, we got to type in our b. Y equals mx plus b. So back to Desmos, I get to my b value. It's down here. And voila, I only want 2 numbers behind the decimal. So the question is, do I leave this at 0.22? Yes, I do. Because you have this 2 right here. The rule is 5 or greater. This third number will have to be 5 or greater in order to move this up. Okay? So I'm going to put plus 5.22. And voila, this problem right here is done. All right, just so that we can like avoid confusion. You see these 2 words right here. These 2 words are lowercase, some space in between them, no extra. Okay, just use those 2 words to describe your correlation. Down here, when I typed in this answer, I did not use any spaces. Okay, this is straight up. Y equals m times x plus b. Y equals mx plus b. Okay. No r equal to right here, as you can see. If you type in r equals, Schoology is gonna say you're wrong. Okay, so please don't put the r equals right there. All right, don't do it. Here it is. There's the work. Again, Desmos. This is all you have to do. This is a video, so you can play it back. You can play it back again and again and again to see how you add your table and type in your function. And if you want to take a different direction, I'm pretty sure up here in the section, they do have a linear regression for statistics. You won't even have to type in anything. I'll open that up. So you can see what that looks like. Again, this is linear regression. If I hit this little button here, go down to statistics. Right here, y'all see this? Linear regression. If I click this right here, open graph, it'll have a table already in for me, and it's gonna have the equation already typed in for me. If you want to take that route, you just need to go ahead and get rid of this information right here. Get rid of this information and start putting in the information for first the girls. The girls' information is for number 1, and the boys' information is for number 2. And all of your work will show up right here, all of your answers. All right, let's get it done. Y'all stay focused. And of course,